Hi everyone, my name is Professor Robert. In today's lesson 12, we will practice solving order of operations, order of operations, and also do scientific notation problems. Now, we'll begin with the first example for solving or using the order of operations. So let's look at problem number 1. If we are given 6 into 3 minus, open parenthesis, 4 minus 7, and all this is squared, close box parenthesis. And all this is divided by minus 5 into 2 minus 4 squared. Close parenthesis. Oops. This is 4. Now, we use the PEMDAS. PEMDAS acronym, where P stands for parenthesis, E stands for E E stands for exponents. M stands for multiplication. D stands for division. A stands for addition. And S stands for subtraction. Subtraction. So, we will start off, of course, with a parenthesis. So we will write this expression as 6 into 3 minus what is in this parenthesis squared. So we say 4 minus 7 will be minus 3. Minus 3 squared is minus 3 times minus 3, which will give us positive 9. So it will be 3 minus positive 9. And this is supposed to be, again, put in those parentheses, the square box parentheses. And this is supposed to be divided by minus 5 into, we need to solve what's within these parentheses. And here we have 2 minus 4 squared, which will be 2 minus 16. So 2 minus 16 will give us minus 14. And this will then equal to, we move on to solve the parenthesis above. 3 minus 9 will give us minus 6. So we say minus 6 times 6 will give us minus 36. And this is all supposed to be divided by minus 5 multiplied by minus 14. And that will be 70, positive 70. So in this case, you can simplify by dividing by 2 at the top, and you remain with minus 18 divided by the bottom divided by 2 will leave you with 35. And that becomes your final answer. Now let's look at another example for solving using an algebraic expression using the order of operations. Let's suppose our second number, number 2, was minus 5 into 6 squared plus, open brackets, 9 minus 5, close brackets, and then close again with the square brackets. And this is all divided by 4 into 2 minus 3, and all this is supposed to be squared. So again, we do the same thing. When we look into the numerator part of the fraction, 9 minus 5 is 4. So we have this equation as minus 5 into 36 plus 4, close brackets. And this is all divided by 4 into 2 minus 3 is minus 1. And minus 1 squared means minus 1 times minus 1, which is positive 1. So it's 4 times 1. And so we finally have 36 plus 4, which is 40, times minus 5 will give us minus 200. And this is all divided by 4 times 1, which is 4. And in the end, we have minus 50 as our final answer. Okay, so from there, we will move on to try out or practice out writing quantities using scientific notation. So in this case, we're given quantities in scientific notation. Let's look at as number 3. We are given a quantity in scientific notation using that scientific notation as 2.21 multiplied by 10 to the power minus 5. Now, what that means is that this is a very small number. So we need to move this decimal point to the left 6 times. We have to move it 6 times. So actually, if we may rewrite this number down here, 2.21 multiplied by 10 power minus 5, and we erase this one out. That means we've got to move this decimal point 5 places, or 5 times. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So in between, we have to replace 2 zeros. We have to replace zeros. So this number here now becomes 0.000002 1. So this number here is the standard value of our initial number of 2.21 multiplied by 10 to the power minus 5. So the key to this is moving your decimal point to the left. Now, how about if we had another example of say 9.37 times 10 to the power 5. Now, because our power here is positive, It means we have to move our decimal point, 5 places in the right direction, or the right. So this becomes 9. Let's write it down as it were. So that means 9.37 will become, we have to move the decimal point 5 places. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And in between we have zeros. So this number becomes the standard number for this expression here. And it is 937,000 or 937,000. Right? Yeah. So if this lesson helped you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who may need it. Thank you for learning with me, and I will see you in the next lesson. Bye for now.